Gabby, I think you were at the Emirates last night. Is that right?
Hello, Jim. Can I say first and foremost, this is the best show on UK, possibly world radio when it comes to sports. There's no other, and Simon is probably my favourite, though he's got a bit off-piste, shall we say, recently with some of his conversations. But I honestly, as a lorry driver, you don't realise how many tarmac lorry drivers appreciate your efforts and your debate, your daily debate, gents. I'm a Sheffield Wednesday fan.
Thank you.
I'm a Sheffield Wednesday fan. Still waiting for Simon to get his wallet out and buy us. But on the course of Arsenal, I love going to watch football. West Ham, Arsenal, all the time. The thing with Arsenal last night, Bayern Munich, they've got nothing else to play for, so they were up for it. And I think the referee at the end of the day, Kane should have been sent off for the elbow. You could argue it looked like a stonewall penalty for Saka, but then friends have told me he stuck his leg out. You then also got the incident with Gabriel, which I didn't see. And I think, like Danny touched on there, I think we complain all the time about VAR stepping in. It felt like there was no VAR last night. And the actual referees across the board, well, the referee, the panel last night that were there, they just wanted that game to flow freely. And off the back of that, we got an extraordinary game of football. Arsenal didn't, unfortunately, turn up as well as they should have done. But what do we do if it had been a game of VARs that the VAR had acted on every decision last night and slowed that game and put another 10 minutes on? Would have been arguing today that VARs got involved too much. So
Gabby, that's a great call and a number of great points, mate. That was a great call from Gabby, who's out and about driving a lorry, I think. Thanks for your lovely comments. Is he right about that? Would you ever fancy taking over Sheffield Wednesday?
Yeah.
What a great club.
Yeah, no, I in this book that I'm trying to put together, which will probably be finished about the same time as a Doomsday book, I'm one of the questions I'm asking myself is, if I was to buy another football club, what would I buy? And one of the clubs I mentioned is Sheffield Wednesday, because it's got huge potential. It's a huge area, it's got huge catchment, it's got huge support bases, it's a proper football club in a proper area, where everything, if you wanted to build that football club and embrace the fans, you'd be able to achieve it. If you wanted to have a help with a training ground, you wouldn't be having local planning permission from the council in London saying you can't do this because someone somewhere with a telescope can't see their view.
Well, and it would be near where you're going to end up living in Hull.
No, that's true.
Let's not go from one extreme to the other. But yes, is the answer. Sheffield Wednesday, fabulous club.
And you're still only in your mid-60s, so there's time.
Yeah. Catching up with you in your mid-80s.
In all seriousness, I know I'm getting to the break. Is there time yet for you to own another club?
Yeah. How do you think I bloody am?
No. I'm meaning is
no, he means
not because of the years and you're getting on. Which, well, anyway, I'll skate over that. But is it something you still want to do?
Not hugely. With other people's money. That was one of the biggest lessons I learned. The fool and his money. Use other people's money.
But Sheffield Wednesday would be right up there.
Proper football club. Proper. And all I think it needs is proper leadership. And some money, of course, and some proper direction. But the fans are there.
Yes.
I mean, look at them. Look at that playoff semi-final last year. Look at the 33,000 fans that they had in that return leg after getting their heads handed to them at Peterborough. And they came back and overturned it.
Incredible, wasn't it?
Look at the size of that football club. It's always perplexed me why this football club has languished in the way it has done for 25 years. Some of the ownership models, and I sat in their boardrooms and they were old farts and they were really stuck in an antiquated time warp with some of their thinking.
They threw you out, didn't they?
No, they didn't want women in the boardroom. They only wanted one director at a time, and they didn't want certain things. Right. And they used to go to Football League meetings, and their chief executive would put a glass eye to sleep.
You know, in the book, did Danny and I get nice mentions?
No.
Jim White and Simon Jordan. Monday to Friday mornings from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.